Hey Pisces, this is your read. So we're going to go ahead and get started with these fortune cards, sort of set the tone for the read, see what it's going to be about. See if we're going to be talking about love, about money, maybe somebody that we're dealing with, someone's being a jerk, maybe we're being a jerk. Maybe there's some personal growth opportunities. Let's see what the universe has in store for you guys today. So universe, what does Pisces need to know? What is this read going to be about? What's our energy going to be about for today for this read? I feel like, yep, there we go. So I have death, a time of natural transition and transformation. So not a terrible card. It doesn't actually mean you're dying. We're just talking about change, maybe closing the door on one chapter of your life, beginning a new one, going through some sort of change here. So universe, if you can help us build on this death card, build on this read, this transition, what's going on? We got a couple that popped out. We'll see what we're expanding on here. So we have emotional loss, passion ignited, recognition and reward, suffering in silence, and stand your ground. So I feel like we're talking about healing from an emotional loss. I feel that's what that suffering in silence is speaking to. Maybe feeling lonely. Maybe we were having a breakup. Maybe that's what it was. We're talking about a heartbreak. I feel like the stand your ground is talking about sort of taking back control of the direction of your life, taking back control of these emotions and not allowing them to overwhelm you any longer, being able to process them, heal, and move forward, igniting a new passion for life. I have foundation and achievements, discontent and boredom, mental conflict and defeat, and the third eye chakra, which can speak to your intuition. I feel like this was a big one. This was a big heartbreak. It's a big hurt. We're really having a hell of a time getting through this one and moving forward through this transition. I feel like this foundation and achievements is actually speaking to you personally and taking stock of everything that you've achieved in your life and who you are, and sort of getting back in touch with yourself. I feel like that passion card is tying into it as well. So I have the Hanging Man here. He's the one that stands out the most to me because I definitely feel him tied into all these negative emotions and to the stand your ground card. He tends to represent the only thing that can possibly hold you back from success in life is you. And when I say you, I'm speaking about these emotions, this loss, this grief, this loneliness, this conflict, and not moving forward and healing, allowing these emotions to consume you. I have the Eight of Wands, which represents a swift change. I feel like it's speaking to choice, though. The World card represents positive things manifesting for you in your life, but these are not ones that show up out of the blue. These are ones that you have to earn, usually by overcoming obstacles in your life. I feel like because this is such a huge hurt, this definitely qualifies for this World card, and having to learn to move forward and learn to love yourself and love life. Again, the Two of Pentacles represents balance, and the Ace of Pentacles represents a new beginning. I feel like it's time to choose a new beginning to bring a balance back into your life. I have the Five of Swords here, and the Five of Swords represents a selfish or short-won victory, sometimes victories at the cost of others. I feel like it's actually speaking, in part to you in this read, and allowing these emotions to overwhelm you, and that it actually hurts you in the long run. I have the Two of Swords, which represents sort of a feeling of confusion and having trouble finding clarity and making a choice. I feel like it's also speaking to having trouble processing and moving forward and moving through this transitional period of your life, moving on to the next stage. The Two of Wands represents choosing a path. I feel like you're having a hell of a time choosing that. The Eight of Cups represents a bright new journey forward. So to me, I see potential for happiness. I see potential for success. I see potential for that passion again. The Six of Pentacles represents abundance to me in this read, and I feel like it's speaking to that recognition and reward, speaking to that passion for life. It's speaking to loving yourself again. So I also feel like that recognition and reward card is speaking to recognizing all the wonderful things about yourself. And the Knight of Pentacles represents something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. To me, it just speaks of this is a long overdue transition. You've been feeling this way for quite a while. I have the Queen of Cups next to the Knight of Cups, and I feel like she's symbolic. The Knight of Cups represents an emotional victory. I feel like this Queen of Cups is that. So all those wonderful things about our emotions, so happiness, emotional fulfillment, inner peace, self-esteem, self-empowerment, I feel like that's what she embodies, and that is what you will have by being able to move forward and choose healing in your life. The Six of Wands represents triumph over obstacles. So again, I see that success. I see that potential for moving on, for finding happiness. Again, the Three of Cups represents happiness and celebration. So you do have a beautiful future in front of you. And I have the Five of Pentacles here. So the Five of Pentacles can represent going through a rough time financially, but we're not talking about finances in this read. This is about your heart. I feel like it's speaking to this suffering in silence. It's speaking to this loneliness. It's speaking to an emptiness. But I have the Fool card, who represents seeing things in a new light, looking at the world in a new way. I feel like it's speaking to the healing, to a change of perspective, moving in a new direction. And this Seven of Pentacles represents an abundant harvest, not just the abundance of the harvest, which I feel is happiness. I feel it's emotional. It speaks of the groundwork that has to get put in to attain that abundant harvest. So processing and moving past these emotions is your groundwork to move forward and find the happiness, which is your abundance. The Wheel of Fortune card represents your fortunes changing for the better, and the Emperor card speaks of success. So again, I feel like within this choice is where you're going to find your success. I have the Queen of Swords next to the King of Swords. So I feel like this is also speaking to you and to your ex. And I don't get negativity off of them. What I get is that they're just different. They're opposites. There's not enough common ground there for this Four of Wands to build a solid foundation for a happy future and a happy home life. You guys were just too different. This person was not your soulmate. Your soulmate is still out there. This Hermit card represents introspection. So it's encouraging you to reflect as well, to help you find your clarity and healing. And I have the Sun card. The Sun card is a good omen card to me. It represents positive things manifesting for you in your life. And I feel like it's going to come from this clarity and from this healing and this moving forward. Because like I said, I don't feel like they were a jerk. I don't feel like you were a jerk. I feel like you guys just didn't fit. I have the Four of Pentacles here. He can speak of sometimes a warning of greed, sometimes of penny pinching, but again, we're not talking about money. I feel like he speaks of these emotions are actually holding you back. When I look at him, I see the words holding back. I feel like they're holding you back from success. This King of Pentacles to me is representing success, the success that you can have by being able to let go and move forward in a positive way in the world that the Chariot card represents. And this Knight of Wands also speaks of moving on and of swift change. So this choice is going to bring a swift change within your heart and your soul and your mind, and it's going to lead you to happiness. Alrighty guys, that's what the cards said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment if it resonated with you. I would love to hear about it. And remember, you have to like and subscribe if you want to apply for the free read giveaway at the end of each week. Alrighty guys, take care.